Democrats in the State House and Senate have introduced legislation to limit immigration enforcement in K-12 schools, and Pennsylvanians are growing more dissatisfied with healthcare across the state. This and more in the Week in Focus for the Pennsylvania Capital Star. First up, Democratic state lawmakers have introduced two bills to limit immigration enforcement in K-12 schools. The proposals would require a signed judicial warrant before federal agents or local police assisting them can access most school property. Staff would be required to deny entry beyond public areas like lobbies without that warrant. School employees would also be barred from sharing student information, including bus routes or family immigration status, with law enforcement. Districts would have to train staff annually on these rules and discipline anyone who violates them. Schools should be a place of learning and safety, said Democratic Representative Joe Hohenstein, who's sponsoring the bill. He says immigration enforcement in schools, or even the threat of it, breaks up trust with families. Students echo that concern. One Pittsburgh junior said fear makes it harder to focus and learn, and schools should feel safe and supportive. ICE did not respond to requests for comment. Next up, a new survey shows that Pennsylvanians are increasingly dissatisfied with healthcare more than any point since 2019. Half the respondents rated care as good or excellent, but 45% said it's fair or poor. The poll from Muhlenberg College also found the top concern is cost and access to care, cited by 21% of respondents. The second most common response at 9% pointed to President Donald Trump, Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., or Republicans. Meanwhile, more than 1 in 4 said cost kept them or someone in their household from getting care in the past year. Want to support Pennsylvania Capital Star? Sign up for our newsletter, share this post, or become a donor to back independent journalism in the Commonwealth. And finally, electricity grid maps could help speed up renewable energy projects in Pennsylvania, a State House Energy Committee panel heard. Supporters say requiring utilities to publish maps of their electric systems could speed up renewable energy projects in Pennsylvania. House Energy Committee Chair Elizabeth Fiedler says demand for power is rising and bills are already climbing, making new generation capacity urgent. She says developers often wait years just to connect projects to the grid, including a school solar plan in Cambria County that took more than a year for a utility study. Faster access to grid data could cut delays and help bring solar and wind projects online more quickly. But critics say while the bill aims to expand renewable energy and improve reliability, the cost of building online grid maps would fall on ratepayers. They also warn of rising threats to energy infrastructure, citing a foiled plan against Baltimore gas and electric substations linked to neo-Nazi extremists. If lawmakers move forward, they recommend utilities show only capacity information without detailed system data, and say any reliability changes should go through the Public Utility Commission. I'm Natalie Bencavanga, and this was your Week in Focus.